Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The gentle breeze of Hope Valley carries more than the whispers of the past. It now stirs a promise of tomorrow. With season 13 of When Calls the Heart confirmed and production already underway, a powerful transformation is unfolding in the beloved frontier town. As cameras roll and secrets deepen, fans find themselves asking, what lies ahead in the next heart-pounding, tear-jerking, soul-healing chapter? In the latest updates from the Hallmark universe, the heartbeat of Hope Valley is stronger than ever. Gone are the days of tranquil pacing and modest turns. Season 13 promises elevation, expansion, and emotional earthquakes that will challenge even the steeliest of viewers. With the spotlight now shining on complex relationships, new settings, and a stirring medical crisis, Hallmark is clearly aiming to take When Calls the Heart beyond nostalgia and into uncharted emotional territory. Season 13 production begins, and with it, a surge of emotion from the moment cast members like Erin Krakow and Kevin McGarry shared cryptic behind-the-scenes images: a glove here, a jacket there, a familiar staircase bathed in golden light. Hearties around the world knew something magical was in motion. With production kicking off just weeks ago, the set of When Calls the Heart has already become a hive of energy and anticipation. The whispers are true. Filming is officially underway, and it's more ambitious than any season before. It's larger set pieces, bolder narratives, a crew determined to honor the legacy of the show while launching it into a more modern and cinematic realm. Hope Valley, once a quaint village, is evolving. New camera techniques and sweeping location shots suggest we may be stepping beyond the wooden porches and lantern-lit streets we know and stepping into a deeper emotional and geographical journey. Elizabeth's silent storm. The fight for little Jack's the final moments of season 12 brought with them a revelation that shifted the emotional axis of the series. Elizabeth Thatcher's son, little Jack, has been diagnosed with a chronic illness. For a show built on resilience and community spirit, this storyline promises to be both heartbreaking and empowering. As season 13 begins, Elizabeth finds herself not only fighting for her son's health, but navigating the fragility of motherhood. In a time where medical care is primitive and uncertain, Jack's diagnosis, believed to be diabetes, throws her entire world into chaos. The once familiar safety of Hope Valley no longer feels sufficient. Will she uproot her life to seek better treatment in the nearby town of Cape Fullerton? Will her relationships withstand the pressure of such a choice? And most pressing, can she face the haunting fear of losing another Jack? Elizabeth and Nathan, a love reforged in crisis. At the center of it all stands Nathan Grant. Once the shy, stoic Mountie, Nathan's emotional armor has softened, revealing a partner willing to stand by Elizabeth in her darkest hour. Their growing bond has become the emotional spine of the new season. No longer a slow-burn flirtation, their connection is now forged in fire, vulnerability, and trust. Season 13 promises to explore what it truly means to build a blended family. Nathan's daughter, Allie, and Elizabeth's son, Jack, are forming a sibling-like bond. But what happens when love must be tested through hospital visits, sleepless nights, and impossible decisions? One source close to the production teased, this season will challenge every character to define what family really means. It's not about blood or legality, it's about heart. It's about choosing to love over and over again, even when it hurts. Hope Valley expands, but at what cost? The town we've cherished for over a decade is growing, both physically and thematically. A brand new set has reportedly been constructed to represent Cape Fullerton's medical facilities. This could mean viewers will split time between two settings, watching as Elizabeth tries to balance two worlds: the comforting embrace of Hope Valley and the intimidating, fast-paced reality of modern medicine. Characters like Rosemary and Lee, Coulter are expected to step up in unexpected ways. Lee's business influence might expand to support healthcare initiatives, while Rosemary could use her newspaper to raise awareness and galvanize community support for young Jack. Meanwhile, Lucas Bouchard, Elizabeth's former fiancé, is said to be returning, but not as a rival or romantic contender. Instead, he may serve as a bridge between Hope Valley and Cape Fullerton, possibly investing in a charitable clinic or helping the Thatcher family navigate political red tape. New faces. New Conflict Season 13 introduces several fresh characters, whose arrival is expected to shake the foundation of Hope Valley. Among them, Dr. Eleanor Whitford, a female physician from Cape Fullerton, whose unorthodox methods and strong-willed nature ruffle feathers in town. Her dynamic with Nathan is said to be particularly electrifying, not romantically, but in a rivalry meets respect kind of way. Reverend Mason Talbot, a newly assigned pastor whose progressive views stir tension with long-standing traditions in the community. Wesley Wes Hammond, a traveling writer looking to pen a novel inspired by Hope Valley. Some believe his presence may stir up old secrets, especially with Bill Avery. The infusion of new characters ensures that no storyline will remain static, whether it's medical ethics, romantic tension, or personal redemption. Every thread in Season 13 is designed to unravel and then beautifully knit itself back together. Weddings, goodbyes, and surprises every season of When Calls. The Heartbreak celebration and heartbreak, and Season 13 will be no exception. It is rumored that one long-standing couple will be preparing for a wedding, possibly Fiona and Mike, while another beloved character may be writing their final goodbye letter. Speculation is swirling about Florence and Ned possibly relocating for health reasons. Florence's mysterious illness hinted at last season may finally come to light. Will they say goodbye to the town they helped build? But the biggest surprise may come in the form of a long-lost character reappearing. Some insiders hint at the return of Abigail Stanton, or at least a dramatic resolution to her long-absent storyline, a deeper script. A more mature story, Hallmark, has taken bold steps to mature the tone of When Calls the Heart. That doesn't mean darker or less wholesome. It means deeper. Expect themes like chronic illness, parenthood, blended families, and emotional trauma to be treated with nuance and care. The writing team, led by a new co-showrunner with a background in historical family dramas, has committed to ensuring that the show reflects the emotional depth of its fans. There will still be moments of joy, romance, and community celebration. But this time, they'll feel more earned, more rooted in character growth and lived experience. The music, the mood, the magic. Longtime viewers know that When Calls the Heart is more than just dialogue and scenery. It's an emotional experience. And this season, the music is being elevated as well. A full orchestral score is being composed for certain episodes, bringing a cinematic richness to key scenes. Expect a new theme to be introduced, one tied specifically to Elizabeth and Nathan's shared journey. It's being described as bittersweet and brave, and may even be released as a standalone track. Airing schedule and premiere window, though Hallmark has not yet locked in the exact premiere date for Season 13. Insiders suggest a spring 2026 release, with an expanded 12-episode run instead of the usual 10. There is also talk of a 2-hour premiere event, and possibly a mid-season holiday special. The extended timeline means more room for subplots, deeper character arcs, and side stories featuring fan-favorite duos like Minnie and Joseph Canfield. And even more screen time for young Jack and Allie. Global Hearties unite. The show's popularity continues to skyrocket internationally. Season 12 saw streaming numbers surge across Europe, Asia, and parts of South America, with subtitles now available in more than 15 languages and behind-the-scenes footage being released across platforms. When Calls the Heart is not just a show, it's a global community. This expansion is influencing storylines too. Viewers from around the world have submitted letters and messages that the writers are using for inspiration. One such message from a young girl in Italy whose brother was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes reportedly helped shape the direction of Jack Jr.'s medical arc. If Season 12 was about renewal, Season 13 is about rebirth. It asks the hard questions and provides heartfelt answers. It dares to say that love is not always simple, that healing takes time, and that the strongest people are not those who avoid pain, but those who walk through it with grace. Whether it's Elizabeth finding strength in vulnerability, Nathan opening his heart to new possibilities, or the town of Hope Valley uniting to protect its own, this season promises to be a breathtaking tribute to resilience, hope, and unconditional love. As you prepare your YouTube video, remember, this isn't just another update. This is a once-in-a-generation chapter in the legacy of When Calls the Heart, one that will not only satisfy loyal fans, but captivate new ones for years to come.